It's the biggest game show in television history, where tonight our players answer questions about the 70s and try to win over $2 million. Welcome to that 70s greed. And now, Chuck Woolery.
Thank you, and welcome to the richest, most dangerous game in America. Tonight, we salute one of our favorite decades with that 70s greed, where every question on our show has something to do with the 1970s. And wherever our show ends tonight, we're going to pick it up tomorrow night on another special episode of Greed. So let's get started. Meet our first team right now.
Linda Vanoff.
Buffalo, New York, photographer.
Car D'Angelo.
White Plains, New York, comic book dealer.
David Story.
Overland Park, Kansas, bicycling guidebook author.
Robert Efthemos.
Santa Monica, California, corporate attorney.
Terrence Jones.
Detroit, Michigan, social worker.
John Brunson.
Salt Lake City, Utah, mortgage banker.
Welcome, everybody. Good luck to you. I hope you win a lot of money tonight. I really do. We're going to start off with 6 players. In a moment, we'll be down to 5 players. By the end of the game, there may be only 1 player left, because if you're smart enough, courageous enough, and greedy enough, some of you, maybe even one of you, could win over $2 million. It's going to happen. I hope it does happen. Let's get started by asking our qualifying question. 5 players, closest to the correct answer, high or low, will make up our team. And here is your question. According to Nick at Night's classic TV companion, how many times did characters say, "Hi, Bob," during the total run of the 70s sitcom, The Bob Newhart Show? Your time starts now. How many times did they say, "Hi, Bob," during the entire run? Everybody finished? But David. Got it, David? Okay, everybody's all locked in. The correct answer is 256 times. You would figure maybe more or less? Can't tell? Well, we're going to find out who's going to be the captain. Let's find out who's closest. Oh, we got a 3-way tie. 250. You're only 6 high bobs away. Who came in first? It's going to be you, Terrence. You're the captain. Congratulations. You're going to lead this team. Wow. You guys are too good. Who came in second? It's going to be you, Linda. You're position number 1, right over here. So, Carr, you're in position number 2. Congratulations. You'll be right over here. It's down to John, Robert, and David. And of those 3, who's next? It's going to be you, John. Congratulations. Right over here. Robert, David, one of you are going to play for over $2 million. One's going back in the contestant pool. Who's going to play? It's going to be you, Robert. Congratulations, David. Perhaps we'll see you later. Thank you for playing the game. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 70s team for Greed. Well, let me get into the Tower of Greed here and explain to you what's going on. We start off with $25,000. In $25,000 increments, we work our way up to $100,000. There we double to $200,000, move right on into $500,000, double that at $1 million, and we double that at $2 million. Ladies and gentlemen, you are 8 questions away from $2 million. Remember, anytime a team misses a question, they lose everything. How you doing, Terrence?
Pretty good.
Feeling pretty good?
I'm feeling pretty confident.
Feeling confident you want to lead this team?
I want to go all the way, Chuck.
You're going to decide just how far you can take them up the Tower of Greed. You can stop after any correct answer and keep the cash. You can also reject any answer, replace it with one of your own. So if you're ready, Terrence.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's play Greed.
All right.
Hey, Robert, how are you?
Doing well, Chuck.
Good. Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
We're all 70s fans here. What was your favorite movie in the 70s?
If I had to pick a favorite, I would probably pick Animal House.
Set a whole trend for movies, too, didn't it?
I've seen it many times.
Yeah, well. Robert, here is your $25,000 question. Good luck. Robert, in 1970, which of the following groups were on trial for inciting a riot at the Democratic National Convention? The Tallahassee 3, the Newark 9, the Chicago 7, the Jackson 5.
I don't think it was the Jackson 5.
Yeah, maybe not.
I know this one. This is the Chicago 7.
He says the Chicago 7. Terrence, you accept or reject that answer?
Accept that answer. It was a Chicago 7.
Accept it. He says it was for $25,000. Is it the Chicago 7? Yes, there was. $25,000 in your pocket. Want to keep that? Want to move on? Going to move right on?
Move on.
Hey, John, how are you?
How you doing, Chuck?
I'm fine. Your grandmother's a very famous person, isn't she?
It's my great-grandmother.
Tell us what she did.
Well, it's Ida Wilcox. She founded the city of Hollywood in 1887.
Now, is that amazing? She founded the city of Hollywood, and look what it's grown into. John, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Chuck.
And here is your $50,000 question. John, what cereal is associated with the Hey Mikey advertising campaign? Was it Cheerios, Life, Corn Flakes, or Fruit Loops?
I remember this ad. I was not too much older than the kids at the time of the ad, and it's Life cereal.
Life cereal. He's confident, he says, Terrence.
He's definitely right. It's Life cereal.
You think so, too?
Oh, yes.
For $50,000, was it Life cereal? Yes, it is. Very nicely done. 50,000. Keep the. No, gonna move on. Risk that 50,000. He's risking it, Carr. How you doing?
Good.
Good. Now, you and your wife met in kind of an unusual way. You want to tell us about that?
Well, we met through a personal ad. I mean, now they do it through the internet, but in the, back then it was through a personal ad, and we got married in a movie theater.
Did you? Why a movie theater?
We just love movies, and people threw popcorn instead of rice.
That's what a great idea. Well, congratulations, Carr. How long have you been married now?
12 years.
Well, it's stuck, and I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks.
Here, Carr, is your $75,000 question. Good luck. According to frequent reports by Chevy Chase on Saturday Night Live, what dictator is still dead? Is it Idi Amin, Francisco Franco, Augusto Pinochet, Ferdinand Marcos, or Joseph Stalin?
Well, I've been watching Saturday Night Live for 25 years, and I know that it's Generalissimo Francisco Franco is still dead.
Generalissimo Francisco Franco.
He's got it.
He's right.
He's got it. That's it.
$75,000. Is it Generalissimo Francisco Franco? Yes or no? 75,000. Yeah. Well, before you answer, we're gonna take a commercial break, and we'll be right back with more of that 70s greed right after this.
.com, where you name the price and save on airline tickets, hotel rooms, mortgages, new cars, and more. Visit Priceline on the internet or call 1-800-PRICELINE.
Welcome back to that 70s greed. All right, going to do the $100,000 question, right, Terrence?
Yeah, we're going, Chuck.
Going to go for that?
We're going on.
Yeah, okay. Hi, Linda, how are you?
Hi, Chuck. How are you?
I'm fine. Linda, you collect, like, movie memorabilia?
Yes, I do.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
With focus on the 40s musical, a lot of Judy Garland memorabilia.
Yeah. It's nice to have you here, Linda.
Yes,
Good
thank
luck
you.
to you.
Thank
Here
you.
is your $100,000 question. What egocentric phrase was coined by author Tom Wolfe to describe the 1970s? Was it the us decade, the she decade, the free decade, the me decade, or the it decade?
Oh, golly. Let's see. The it decade, but I'm not sure.
She's not real sure of this, Terrence.
You know, Chuck, I'm not real sure myself, but it seems like I remember the 70s being the me decade.
So you're going to change
I'm going to
it?
reject her answer and change it to the me decade.
The me decade.
Yes.
Well, let's see if he's right. For $100,000, is it the me decade? It is. He did it for you. He did it for you. Congratulations. 4 questions away from $2 million. Terrence, in this round, the questions get a little harder. Each question has 4 correct answers. You'll be depending on your teammates to come up with those answers. Now you got to make that decision. You want to hold on to that $100,000, or do you want to risk it? Before you answer that, let me tell you what the category is. The category is Best Pictures.
Okay.
Now, do you want to risk it,
We're
Or
going.
do you feel the need?
I feel the need for greed. We are going.
Okay, I'm not question about it. That's the sound of the Terminator. Gives one player a chance to eliminate another player, take his or her money by challenging them to a one-question showdown. Or they can keep the team the way it is. But to sweeten the pot, I'm going to give the challenger $10,000 to play the showdown, win or lose. So let's activate the Terminator now. Terrence. What a surprise. The Terminator has chosen you.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
sorry, Linda. I'm going to have to try Linda there.
Okay, $10,000, win or lose. Here we go, Linda. You're going to be challenged. You'll be here. Terrence, you'll be here. Here is your $10,000.
Thank you.
Let me remind you, I'm going to ask you one question. You can buzz in anytime you think you know the right answer. Okay? Winner plays for $80,000. Next question.
Okay.
Loser is out of the game. Good luck to both of you. And here is your question. In 1970, what innovative furniture flooded the market and often the user's bedroom?
Waterbed.
Waterbed, he got you. He got you, Linda. Thanks for playing with us, though. We enjoyed having you. All right, very nicely done, Terrence. Yeah, come on over here. Okay. I said the category was Best Pictures. Here is your $200,000 question. Which 4 of the following 6 films from the 70s won an Academy Award for Best Picture? Chinatown, The Deer Hunter, Network, Kramer versus Kramer, The French Connection, Annie Hall. Because your team has reached this level, Terrence, you've earned this freebie. It'll take away any wrong answer from any questions from here on out. Do you want to use it now, or do you want to save it for later? Going to save it. Okay, you must feel confident about this, Terrence.
Yes.
Well, hopefully all your fellow players are as well. And Robert, we're going to start with you.
Well, Chuck, I actually know all of these.
Well, just give me one. Don't give me more than one, Robert.
I'm just going to give you one. I'm going to go with Annie Hall.
Annie Hall. John?
I'm going to go with Kramer versus Kramer.
That's 2. Carr?
I am going to go with The Deer Hunter.
That's
I'm
3.
very confident of that.
Very confident. He says Terrence.
So far, so good, Chuck. The last answer is The French Connection.
French Connection is 4. You accept everything? You don't want to change anything?
I accept every answer, Chuck.
You know these, don't you?
I know these.
You actually know them.
I actually studied these before I came.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm pretty sure, Chuck.
$200,000. Let's go. The Deer Hunter. That's 1. Annie Hall. That's 2. The French Connection. That's 3. Well, I mean, I feel silly doing this, but I have to do it. I have to do it because it's part of my job description, okay? I got to offer you $20,000 to turn down Kramer versus Kramer, and I'm going to give you the money, and I know what you're going to do with it. You're probably going to give it right back to me,
I'm
aren't
gonna
you?
hold it for a minute, Chuck, and
Just kind of feel
look at it. That's really nice, but I'm giving it back. We're going on.
Okay, here we go. $200,000 rests on Kramer versus Kramer. Is it correct? You got it. You got it. Congratulations, Terrence. Congratulations, guys. More of that 70s greed coming up right at you in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to that 70s greed, everybody. We're here with Robert, John, Carr. We have Terrence. They have $200,000 in their pocket. They got a freebie left. $500,000, that's the next level. You want to keep your $200,000? You want to risk it for that $500,000? Before you answer, let me give you the category. Number 1 songs. Number 1 songs. Terrence is flinching.
It's not my forte.
Well, you want to keep the $200,000, or do you feel the need for greed,
Number 1
Terrence?
songs. I think I'm going to quit, Chuck.
That's it? You're
Yeah.
going to hang it up?
I'm going to quit.
Well, if you don't know, you don't want to go. Congratulations, $200,000. Go right down there and meet your teammates. Congratulations, gentlemen. And we're going to meet our next team.
Jim Rafflin.
Chicago, Illinois, bartender.
Lori Calliser.
Cleveland, Ohio, attorney.
Doug Credit.
From Cape Cod, Massachusetts, communication specialist.
Vincent Jordan.
Dayton, Ohio, claims adjuster.
Ann Harrington.
San Luis Obispo, California, environmental engineer.
Anthony Jenkins.
Bill Fountain, Ohio, radio host.
Welcome, everybody. Congratulations for getting this far. Let's get started by asking our qualifying question, and here it is. On the show Fantasy Island, how many inches tall was Mr. Rourke's assistant tattoo? Your time starts now. Okay, your answers are all locked in. The correct answer, 47 inches tall. With that in mind, who's our captain? It's going to be you, Lori, with 49. Congratulations. Come right up here. Who's our next player? 50. Anthony, you're next. Right over position number 1. Who's next? We got a tie between Doug and Ann. So who rung in first? That will be you, Ann. You're right over here. Doug, you're next over here. It's between Vincent and Jim. One will go back in the contestant pool. One will be playing for over $2 million. Who's going to play this game? It's going to be you, Jim. Thank you very much, Vincent. And ladies and gentlemen, this is your next team for greed. We'll be right back to start the game right after this. Stay with us. All right, welcome back to that 70s greed. How you feeling, Lori? Feel confident? Feel good?
I feel good, Chuck.
Ready to lead this team?
I'm ready.
$2 million up there? Yeah. You're going to decide just how far you take them. You can stop after any correct answer, keep the cash. You can reject any answer and replace it with one of your own. So, Lori, if you're ready, let's play greed.
Let's play, Chuck.
Here we go. Hey, Jim, how are you?
Good, Chuck. How are you?
I'm fine. Jim, you once worked for Walter Payton. What did you do?
I was a bartender in one of his clubs.
Jim, here is your $25,000 question. Good luck. Complete the title of the 1970s bestseller by Thomas Harris. I'm okay. What? You're not. You're okay. You're my best friend. You're on my foot.
This was one of my mother's favorite books. I'm okay, you're okay.
Accept that, Lori? Reject it? What are you going to do?
I accept this answer.
Accept it. Is you're okay worth $25,000? If right. You want to keep the cash? You want to risk it?
We're going to keep going, Chuck.
It's a greedy night. How you, Doug? How are you?
How you doing, Chuck?
I'm fine, thanks. Doug, now you've probably heard more pickup lines than anybody. What exactly do you do?
Well, you see, Chuck, I work for the largest computer telephone dating service in the country. All the lines, and seems all the women are looking for Sir Galahad on the white horse, and all the men are looking for one thing.
Doug, here is your $50,000 question. In 1975 saw the deaths of Larry Fine and Mo Howard, two of the original what? Marx Brothers, Three Stooges, New York Yankees, Keystone Cops.
Larry and Mo, two of the original Three Stooges.
Accept or reject, Lori?
I accept this answer.
She accepts it. Is it Three Stooges for $50,000? Oh, yeah. $50,000. Well, you can keep it. You want to go on? What do you want to talk about? All right. Ann, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
You have the distinction of once kissing the king, right?
I did.
Where did you kiss Elvis? I mean, under what? Maybe I should rephrase this question. Under what circumstances did you kiss Elvis?
I kissed him on the lips in Las Vegas when he appeared in 1968.
Congratulations. Here is your $75,000 question. Good luck.
Thank you.
Which of the following phrases is associated with a popular 70s icon, the smiley face? Have a nice day. Make love, not war. Looking good. Keep on trucking. Save the whale.
I know this answer. It is the smiley face is associated with have a nice day.
She says she knows it, Lori.
I'm going to accept her answer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have a nice day. $75,000. Is that right? Yes, sir. 75,000 right on to 100. Going to 100 and Anthony. How you doing, Anthony?
Good, how you doing, Phil?
I'm fine. Now, you had a chicken farm in South Africa, is that correct?
Actually, Kenya, East
In
Africa.
Kenya, East Africa.
Yes.
Yeah. How did that come about?
Well, my father worked for the State Department, so we traveled all over the world and ended up in Kenya for 7 years.
Oh, Anthony, here is your $100,000 question. What woman's face adorned the ill-received U.S. silver dollar first issued in 1979? Was it Martha Washington, Eleanor Roosevelt, Betsy Ross, Dolly Madison, Susan B. Anthony?
I remember this. It was a much maligned coin, and it was the Susan B. Anthony.
I'm going to accept his answer,
Accept
Chuck.
that answer? All right. $100,000. Is it Susan B. Anthony? Yes, it is. They're 4 questions away from $2 million. This team will be back to continue their climb up that 70s Tower of Greed tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern and Pacific, 8 Central. It's right here on Fox. We'll see you on Greed next time. Bye-bye.
The network that...
Is it Susan B. Anthony? Yes, it is. They're 4 questions away from $2 million.
From Los Angeles, it's the biggest game show in television history, where tonight our players answer questions about the 70s and try to win over $2 million. Welcome to that 70s Greed. And now, Chuck Woolery.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you very much. Welcome to the richest, most dangerous game in America. You know, we had a lot of fun last night on the 70s Greed, and our team is returning tonight for more 70s trivia. They've got $100,000. Let's continue our game and meet our returning players right now.
Jim Rafflin.
Chicago, Illinois, bartender.
Doug Credit.
From Cape Cod, Massachusetts, communications specialist.
Ann Harrington.
San Luis Obispo, California, environmental engineer.
Anthony Jenkins.
Bellefontaine, Ohio, radio host.
Lori Calliser.
Cleveland, Ohio, attorney.
All right, welcome back, everybody, and congratulations for getting this far. They're just 4 questions away from $2 million. In this round, Lori, I want to mention that the questions get a little bit harder. Each question has 4 correct answers. You're going to be depending on your teammates to come up with those answers. And of course, the first question is, do you want to keep the $100,000? I'm sure you do, but do you want to risk it for $200,000? Before you answer that, let me tell you what the category for your $200,000 question is. It's pop music. Now, do you want to keep the $100,000? Do you feel the need for greed? You're going to go for it?
We are.
Going to go for $200,000. All right, here comes the Terminator. It gives one player a chance to eliminate another player and take his or her money by challenging them to a 1-question showdown, or they can keep the team the way it is. But to sweeten the pot, I'm going to give the challenger $10,000 to play the showdown, win or lose. So let's activate the Terminator now. Annie, or Ann. No. What a shock. Stay right there, Ann. Let me tell you, is there anybody here that you want to challenge? I'll give you $10,000, win or lose. Tell me who it is.
Anthony.
Anthony, you've been challenged, Anthony. Here we go. Come on down. Anthony, you'll stand here. Ann, you'll be over here. Here is your $10,000. Okay, I'm going to ask you one question. You can buzz in anytime you think you know the answer. The winner will be playing for $80,000. Loser is out of the game. Okay? Good luck to both of you. Are you ready? Here we go. What's the full name of the legislation known as the ERA? Ann.
Equal amendment rights. Right.
That's wrong. Sorry. Give it to me, Anthony. You don't have to. It's Equal Rights Amendment. You just got it inverted. You got an ERA. You went Equal Amendment Rights. I'm so sorry. Gee, that was so close. But you do have $10,000. Thank you, Ann. Thank you, dear. Ah, boy. Well, she was right there with it, but the rules are you got to give it just exactly the way it is, and she didn't do it, unfortunately. Oh, Equal Amendment Rights. Too bad. Well, there are 4 of you left. And let's see, I believe Anthony is playing for $80,000. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your $200,000 question. Good luck. Which 4 of the following 6 songs were Billboard Top 10 hits for Barry Manilow in the 1970s? Mandy, Forever in Blue Jeans, Can't Smile Without You, Show Me the Way, Weekend in New England, Could It Be Magic? All right. Because your team has reached this level, you've earned a freebie. It'll take away any wrong answer from any question from here on out. Do you want to use it now, or do you want to save it, Laura?
I'll save it, Chuck.
You're going to save it. That means that you're very confident that you're going to get these 4, and let's see if you do. Jim, give me an answer.
Okay. That would be, I'm a dog lover, and I know the song was about his dog, Mandy.
That's 1. Doug.
Can't Smile Without You.
That's 2. Anthony.
Weekend in New England.
That's 3. Lori.
Chuck took all the answers I knew. I'm going to say, Could It Be Magic?
That's 4. Now, is there anything there that you want to change, or do you feel confident about all of these? If you do, you move ahead. If not, you can change something.
No, I'm going to keep it the way it is.
Keep it the way it is. Okay. Here we go. Can't Smile Without You. That's 1. Mandy. That's 2. Weekend in New England. That's 3. There's a little bit of money. Here's a little bit of money. This is $20,000, real live money, okay? And it's going to be all yours, but Could It Be Magic may be worth $200,000. It's up to you. It's whether you want to risk it or not. I don't know. You tell me.
Chuck, the name of the show is Greed, so I'm going to be greedy.
You feeling a little greedy? For $200,000. Could it be magic? You bet. $200,000. The next step is $500,000. How far will our 70s team go? Find out right after this break.
Where you name the price and save on airline tickets, hotel rooms, mortgages, new cars, and more. Visit Priceline on the internet or call 1-800-PRICELINE.
Welcome back to that 70s Greed, everybody. And let's see, we have Jim, Doug, Anthony and their captain, Laurie, you guys are doing great. $200,000. The next step is $500,000. Now, the question really is, you want to keep the $200,000? You want to risk it? Before you answer that question, let me give you the category. The category is 70s marriages. 70s marriages, and you still have your freebie. So it's up to you. Do you want to keep your $200,000, or do you really feel the need for greed?
Let's go!
I've never seen such confidence. Man! Well, there's a Terminator on the prowl. Let's see what's going to happen. It's going to land on somebody. Let's see who gets it. And it's you, Laurie. Terminator's chosen you. Is there someone here that you would like to challenge? I'll give you $10,000, win or lose.
I'm going to challenge Anthony, Chuck.
Anthony, come on out. Here we go. You will be here. She will be here.
Is this a conspiracy?
It's a conspiracy, Anthony. They're all just trying you, testing your mettle, buddy. Okay. You know the drill. If you know the answer, buzz in any time. Winner plays for $300,000. The loser, out of the game. Here we go. Good luck to both of you. Here is your question. In 1978, the first legal casino in the United States outside Nevada was opened in what city? Laurie?
Atlantic City.
She got you. She got you, Anthony. Thanks for playing the game. Congratulations, Laurie. You did it. Come on over, kiddo. Woo. She casually and quietly pressed the button. I mean, good for you. Okay, here we go. I said it was 70s marriages. Here is your $500,000 question. Good luck. Which four of the following 7 couples married each other in the 1970s? John Lennon and Yoko Ono, Bill and Hillary Clinton, Jackie Kennedy and Aristotle Onassis, Mick and Bianca Jagger, Cher and Greg Allman, Lee Majors and Farrah Fawcett, Tiny Tim and Miss Vicky. Now, you still have a freebie if you want to use it, or you can hold it, whatever you want to do. It'll take away one wrong answer.
And use the freebie, Chuck.
And use it now. Okay. And Jackie Kennedy and Aristotle Onassis are gone. Hopefully that helped you. Okay, Jim, give me a right answer. I want you guys to win this, please.
Well, I'm going to go with Lee Majors and Farrah Fawcett.
1. Doug?
Oh, I believe it was Bill and Hillary.
2. Laurie?
Say Mick and Bianca.
Mick and Bianca is 3. Now, Laurie, you can give the last answer yourself, or you can pass it off to one of those, Jim or Doug. One of those, meaning your teammates.
I'm going to pass it off to Jim.
Jim?
Cher and Greg.
Cher and Greg Allman. Now, here you're in the position, Laurie. You can change any one answer you want, or you can keep them the way they are. The final decision is now up to you.
I'm going to change my answer, Chuck.
You're going to change your answer to?
To Tiny Tim and Vicky.
Tiny Tim and Vicky. I remember that was Miss Vicky.
Miss Vicky.
Okay, there are your 4 answers. Bill and Hillary, Cher and Greg, Lee and Farrah, Tiny Tim and Vicky. Let's go and see what you got. Is Lee and Farrah correct? Cher and Greg Allman. Were they married in the 70s? Yes, they were. Bill and Hillary Clinton were married in the 70s. Is that correct? Yes. You know, I don't know the answer to this. I really don't. Sometimes I know them, sometimes I don't. This one I don't. Here's $50,000. I offered you 20. This is 50. I don't know if that's right or not. It's kind of a hard question, isn't it? I don't know how much confidence you have. You've come a long way. You are playing for $300,000 alone, so it's $50,000 split 3 ways against $300,000. It's kind of an interesting decision to make, but I'll let you make it because you changed it from Mick and Bianca Jagger to Tiny Tim and Vicky. So how confident are you?
Chuck, I'm going to go for it.
You're going to go for it?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. I respect your courage, and I hope you're correct. I remember that wedding. Don't you remember the wedding was on Johnny Carson, wasn't it?
They were in 70s
and it
clothes.
seems like it was the 70s to me, but I'm not really sure. Well, I hope it was. Let's find out. Is it Tiny Tim and Miss Vicky? Oh, I thought for sure it was. It was Mick and Bianca Jagger. You changed it from the right one to the wrong one. I have no idea. I had no, oh, jeez. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lori. I thought that they got married in the 70s. What year was that? 69. Oh, gee. Did you know that, Doug? You knew it. Oh, boy, you must have died when she changed it, huh?
It was 2 years before I got married.
Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry. Well, don't be devastated. You have $10,000. Yeah, but, you know, your teammates aren't doing so well. But thank you all for playing the game. Our next 70s team is going to try for $2 million. Come back and see if they can do it on greed. We'll be right back. Come on down. We'll all never forget that Miss Vicky and Tiny Tim got married in 1969, and Mick Jagger and Bianca got married in the 70s. That was one tough thing, I'm telling you. So sorry for them, but let's move on. Meet our next team.
Kenny Morris.
New York City traffic school teacher.
Lou Holtz Jr.
Los Angeles, California, attorney.
Thomas McCluskey.
Queens, New York, high school teacher.
Samantha Tyler.
Toronto, Canada, personal trainer.
Adam Morrell.
Rockville, Maryland, human resources and management consultant.
Louis Lobenfeld.
Brooklyn, New York, mailroom supervisor.
Welcome, everybody. I wish you well. I hope you win $2 million. We're going to get started by asking our qualifying question, and here is your question. Good luck to all of you. In the 1974 movie, how many stories high was the towering inferno? Your time starts now. How many stories high is the towering inferno? Okay, your answers are locked in. The correct answer was 138 stories high. Okay? Who's our captain? Who was closest? Thomas, 150. Congratulations. You'll be leading this team, Thomas. Who's next? We have a tie with Kenny and Lou at 125. Who rung in first? That would be you, Lou, so you're in position number 1. Kenny, you'll be in position number 2. Down to 3 players, Samantha, Adam, and Lewis. Who is our next player? It's going to be you, Samantha, right over here. You'll be in position number 3. Adam and Lewis. One will be playing for over $2 million. One will go back into the contestant pool. Who's going to be playing? It's going to be you, Lewis, right over here. Adam, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your next team for greed. All righty, I want to remind everybody we start at $25,000. We move in $25,000 increments up to $100,000. We then double that to $200,000, move on to $500,000, double that at $1 million, and we double that at $2 million. You are 8 questions away from $2 million. Remember, any team that misses a question loses everything. Thomas, how you feeling?
Feeling very good, Chuck.
Can you carry this team?
I believe I can. We've got a good, strong team.
Well, you're going to decide just how far you can take them up the Tower of Greed. You can stop after any correct answer, keep the cash. You can also reject any answer, replace it with one of your own. So, Thomas, if you're ready, let's play Greed.
Let's play.
Here we go. How you doing, Lewis?
I'm doing pretty good, Chuck. Thanks.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Are you a professional or just a champion?
No, just a champion. My office
You're a
team.
softball,
Yeah,
pitcher.
I'm a pitcher. We've won the championship 4 years in a row.
Now, you guys fast pitch or do you
It's
do
high
that
arc.
thing
High arc.
High arc. That's really hard to hit, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the show, as
Thank
I
you.
said before, and good luck to you. Here is your $25,000 question. Lewis, in the 70s, Masters and Johnson were famous for their books on what topic? Cooking, auto repair, interior design, human sexuality.
Well, Chuck, if I didn't get this right, I don't think my wife would talk to me again. It's human sexuality.
All right, Thomas, you agree with that?
That was pretty much the handbook for my high school career, so yes, I have to agree with Chuck on that one.
I wouldn't touch that line with a forklift, Tom. I'll tell you. Human sexuality, $25,000. Is it correct? Oh, yeah. 25,000. Keep the money. Gonna risk it?
We're going.
Hi, Samantha.
Hey, Chuck.
How are you?
I'm well, thanks. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Now, I understand that you're responsible for quite a few love connections. I thought I was, but what's your connection?
I actually used to be a professional matchmaker.
Did you?
Yes.
Many marriages?
Lots of marriages, lots of long-term dating.
Yeah, it's nice to have you here, Sam.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, here's your $50,000 question. Good luck. Here we go. Samantha, the soundtrack to the movie Deliverance featured which of the following? Dueling harmonicas, dueling banjos, dueling fiddles, dueling washboards. Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm pretty confident about this answer, and I would say dueling banjos.
Dueling banjos, she says. Thomas, what do you think?
Oh, that's one of my favorite movies. I'm in complete agreement with my teammate, Dueling Banjos.
Except dueling banjos for $50,000. Is it correct? It is. Keep it. Move on.
Let's go.
Moving on.
We have the need for greed.
Hey, Kenny.
Hey, Chuck.
How's it going?
If it was any better, I'd be twins.
I guess you would. Now, you teach traffic school class,
Guilty.
right?
But guilty with an explanation.
Well, what's the best excuse you ever heard for someone trying to get out of a ticket?
No, I had a lady in class who got nailed for a speeding ticket. She claimed she was rushing to a telephone to call hard copy because she just saw Elvis.
No, is that true?
It's true, absolutely true.
Oh, that's very funny. That's very funny. Well, Kenny, here we go.
Let's go.
$75,000. Good luck.
Thank you.
Here's the question. Approximately how many minutes were missing on the infamous Watergate tape of Nixon and Haldeman? 8.5, 15, 18.5, 33, 45.
Well, Chuck, it was that very famous 8.5 minutes that Nixon's secretary, Rosemary Woods, apparently she accidentally erased.
Okay. 8.5 is what he says. Thomas, what do you think? Accept or reject that answer?
I'm not 100% sure, but that sounds like about the right amount, so I'm going to accept it.
You're going to accept 8.5 minutes?
Yes.
All right. I think this is a tough question. Let's see if it's right. $75,000. Is it 8.5? No, it's not. You know what it was? It was 18.5. Oh, thank you all for playing. I'm so sorry that you lost. Well, we all hate to see anybody lose. I really hate to see somebody lose at $75,000, but it seems like that 18.5 minutes on Nixon's tapes just getting everybody in trouble. This is no exception. We're going to take a commercial break, come back with our new team right after this. Stay with us. Welcome back to that 70s dream. Let's meet our next team.
Larry Toffler,
Englewood, New Jersey, fitness instructor.
Alexia DeLuca,
Saratoga Springs, New York, singer-songwriter.
John Massey,
San Antonio, Texas, lighting salesman.
Mike Wallace,
Atlanta, Georgia, researcher.
Richard Wayner,
Los Angeles, entrepreneur.
Todd Yaskell,
New York, freelance photographer.
Welcome, everybody. Good luck. Let's start off with our qualifying question, and here it is. From the day she was kidnapped to the day she was caught, how many days was Patricia Hearst missing? Your time starts now. Okay, your answers are all locked in. The correct answer is she was missing for 591 days. Long time, wasn't it? Did you think it was that long, was it? Well, let's find out. See who our captain is. 400. Larry, you're the captain. Come on over here. You're going to lead this team. Who's next? Next is Richard, 364. Right over here, Richard. And who's next? It's going to be you, John, with 160 right over here. And who will be playing next? It's going to be you, Mike. You'll be in this position. Alexia and Todd, it's down to you. One of you will be playing for over $2 million. One will be going back into the contestant pool. Let's see who it's going to be now. You're going to be playing, Todd. Thank you, Alexia. Thank you for joining us. And you go right over here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your next team for Greed. All right, we've all gone over the Tower of Greed. We know how that works. Anytime a team misses a question, they lose everything. As captain, you have a lot of responsibility, Larry. How you feeling? Pretty good?
I am ready for it.
You're ready?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you're in shape, aren't you?
Yeah, allegedly I am.
Okay, you're going to decide just how far you can take this team up the Tower of Greed. You can stop any time after any correct answer and keep the cash. You can also reject any answer and replace it with one of your own. Okay?
Okay.
So if you're ready, let's play Greed.
Let's do it.
Hey, Todd, how are you?
Not bad, Chuck. Not bad.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, Todd. Now, you used to be a professional motocross racer, is that right?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, for how long?
Not really professional for not a long time, but amateur for quite a while, and then professional the last couple of years.
Oh, I see. Well, it's nice to have you here, Todd. Good luck to you.
Nice to be here.
Is your $25,000 question. According to the 1970 movie Love Story, love means never having to say what? You're sorry, you're lonely, you're sad, you're ugly. What do you think, Todd?
Well, Chuck, I'm going to have to say you're sorry.
You're sorry. What do you think, Larry? Accept or reject?
I say it to my wife all the time, and I do love her, and it's you're sorry. I'm sorry. You're sorry.
Yeah, we're all
I say I'm sorry. Well, the answer is you're sorry.
I can see Larry's been in that hole many times. All right, you're sorry. $25,000. Is it correct? Yes, it is. 25,000. We'll keep it. We're move on. Moving on.
No question.
Moving on to Mike over here. How you doing, Mike?
I'm good, Chuck. I'm happy to be here.
We're happy to have you here. You do some impressions, is that right?
Yeah, I used to do movie stars' homes tours, and we'd go by Jimmy Stewart's house, and I'd do an impression. And, well, in the immortal words of Jimmy Stewart, I feel the need for greed.
All right. I'm going to satisfy that need right now. Pretty good impression, too, by the way. All right, here is your $50,000 question. Jimmy, Mike. During the 70s, bands such as the Sex Pistols, The Damned, The Clash helped popularize what music genre? Reggae, punk rock, acid rock, disco.
Well, Chuck, I would have to say that I am pretty positively certain it was punk rock.
Punk rock, he says, Larry. Accept or reject?
I accept that.
Except the answer is right for $50,000. Is it punk rock? That's right. 50,000. Keep it. Moving on over to John. How are you, John?
Very good, thank you.
Now, John, someone told me that you adopted your son in an unusual way.
Well, yeah. In our search to adopt a baby, my wife and I appeared on a television show, talk show, about open adoption. And it aired at 4 o'clock in the morning. And a wonderful woman who eventually placed her child with us to adopt, who's now 3 years old, his name's Charlie, and saw the show and contacted our adoption agency. So it was really a miracle.
Oh, that's great. That is a miracle. Yeah, it's very hard to do that, and I'm happy for you. Yeah. I'm sure the child has a very good home with you as well. John, here is your $75,000 question. Good luck. John, in the year 1976, what color M&Ms were discontinued because of health concerns? Was it red, blue, green, yellow, or orange?
I remember the red dye number blah, blah, blah scandal, and that's the only, that makes me relatively confident that it was the red M&Ms.
He says red, Larry.
He can be completely confident it's red. I accept.
The red dye number blah, blah, blah. It's kind of like love potion number 9, I suppose. Okay, well, let's see. Is it the red dye? Is that right for $75,000? Right. 75,000. You're pretty good.
We're moving. Richard's got.
He's green.
All right.
By the way, John, the number for that red dye was number 2. Thank you. Yeah. Just thought you'd like to.
I feel much better now.
I feel better myself. Thank you. All right. Now, you used to be a flight attendant, Richard. Is that right?
2 flights.
Why?
Professional flight attendant.
What happened?
I realized I didn't like serving food or flying, so I got out of there.
Well, welcome back to Earth, Richard.
Thank you.
And here is your $100,000 question. Richard, in 1976, what politician told Playboy magazine that he had committed adultery in his heart? Was it Gerald Ford, Jerry Brown, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, or Ted Kennedy?
I am 100% sure that it was Jimmy Carter.
What do you think, Larry?
I read the interview. It was Jimmy Carter.
Really? Yeah. Jimmy Carter for $100,000. Is that correct? Yes, it is. 100,000, 4 questions away from $2 million. We'll be back with our team of 70s fans to play more of that 70s greed in 2 and 2. Welcome back to that 70s greed. We're here with Todd, Mike, John, Richard, and their captain, Larry. 4 questions away from $2 million. In this round, the questions get a little harder, Larry. Before we get into that, let me ask you, now you're a fitness instructor, correct?
I am. Although my charges are somewhat younger than normal. They're 6 months to 7 years.
Oh, I see. Oh, great. Well, I'll tell you what, let me tell you about these questions, okay? Each question has 4 correct answers. You're going to be depending on your teammates to come up with those answers. And the question is, do you want to keep the $100,000 or what do you want to move on? Before you answer that, let me give you the category to the $200,000 question, and you can exercise this. The category is Broadway musicals. Now, you want to keep that $100,000, or Larry, do you feel the need for greed?
The name of the show is Greed. We're going on.
Go on.
Going on.
Broadway musicals. There goes the Terminator. All right, let's see who it's going to land on. It's on the prowl. Mike. Terminator's chosen you, Mike. Is there anybody here that you'd like to challenge for $10,000, win or lose, to a 1-question showdown? Take their money and their position.
Well, you know, Chuck, if this was a regular version of Greed, I'd probably do it. But because everybody here knows something about the 70s, I think we got a good team. I'm just going to keep it the way it is for now.
That's your prerogative. Pass up that $10,000. Okay. The team stays the way it is. The Terminator is finished now for this round. Here, gentlemen, is your $200,000 question. I said it was Broadway musicals. Which 4 of the following 6 musicals debuted on Broadway in the 1970s? Phantom of the Opera, Annie, Les Miserables, The Wiz, A Chorus Line, Evita. Now, since you've reached this plateau, you've earned a freebie, which can remove any wrong answer from here on out. Do you want to use it now, or do you want to use it later?
I'm going to save the freebie.
Save the freebie.
Pretty confident about
You must
this.
feel pretty confident then. Okay, here we go, Todd. Start with you.
I'm definitely going to say The Wiz.
The Wiz. That's 1. Mike.
Chuck, I'm going to go with Annie.
That's 2. John.
Oh, I got to say that A Chorus Line came out of process. Joe Papp in New York. I remember seeing it very well, and I'm very confident that A Chorus Line came in the 70s.
John, were you napping there for just a second? Did I?
Yeah. Caught me.
Okay, Richard, you got the last shot at this.
I am very sure that it's a Vita.
Well, there you go. 4 guys that seem to be very sure of what they're saying. You're the captain. You can do one thing at this point. You can change one answer if you want. It's up to you.
I'm leaving them as is. These are the 4 that I would have chosen myself. So, trust these guys.
Here we go. $200,000. The Whiz, is that correct? Yes, sir. A chorus line. It's right there. 70s musicals. Annie, is that correct? Vita is the only one left. And of course, no matter how confident you are, I have to offer you this $20,000 just because it's my job.
Well, I appreciate that.
And I don't want you to go away empty-handed. It's up to you. Well, you can hang on to it for a minute. It's up to you. Decide to keep it or give it back.
There is no way I'm keeping this money because we won $200,000.
Okay. It was a Vita introduced to Broadway in the 70s for $200,000. Yes, it was. $200,000. 3 questions away from $2 million. Let's see how far they can go when the 70s Greed returns right after this.
Priceline.com, where you name the price and save on airline tickets, hotel rooms, mortgages, new cars, and more. Visit Priceline on the internet or call 1-800-PRICELINE.
Welcome back to Greed. We're playing a special edition of that 70s Greed tonight. All of our teams are answering questions about that had to do with the 70s. And this team now has $200,000. They're 3 questions away from $2 million. The next step, leap of faith, is $500,000, $500,000 question. I'm going to help you decide whether you want to keep the $200,000 or go on for the $500,000 by giving you the category for the $500,000 question, Larry. Here it is. Gone in the 70s. Now, you want to keep your $200,000, or do you really feel the need for greed? You still have your freebie, I'm reminded.
Yeah, we'll use the freebie. If we need it, we'll go. We're going.
Okay. Terminator on the prowl. Let's see what happens. It hits you, Mike, or Larry. Terminator's chosen you. Anybody here?
You know what? I'm going to go with Mike's feeling of team, and I'm not going. We're going to keep this team together. I think we're good.
All right. Good so far. I must tell you, I'm not sure Mike's that thrilled about going on for the $500,000. Are you, Mike?
Let's see what it is.
Yeah, okay. He's committed now. All right, gentlemen. Here is your $500,000 question. Good luck. Which 4 of the following 7 ended in the 1970s? The Vietnam War, Star Trek's original network run, Howard Hughes' life, cigarette ads on television, the American Basketball Association, Iranian hostage crisis, AT&T telephone monopoly. There it is. That's what you're up against. Do you need the freebie?
Let's see. I'm going to use the freebie, yes.
You're going to use the freebie?
Yes.
Here it is. Take away AT&T Monopoly. See if that helped you. Hopefully it did. And Todd, we're going to start with you. Give me a correct answer.
I'm going to say Chuck, because I remember seeing the last cigarette ad when I was a kid, and I believe that was 19... Yeah, I'm going to say cigarette ads on TV.
That's one. Things that were gone in the 70s. Mike.
Chuck, I'm pretty sure Howard Hughes died, I believe, in 1977.
That's two. John.
The Vietnam War was ended during Richard Nixon's presidency, and that was definitely in the 70s. So I'm going to go with Vietnam.
That's three. Richard, you have the last one.
Okay, I'm pretty positive. I'm absolutely positive of this. It was a hostage crisis. Well,
sorry? You're absolutely positive, but you want to, you're sticking with it. Larry.
Sorry, Richard, I'm going to reject that one because I remember the hostages got out when Reagan took office. I'm going with the American Basketball Association. I think that was it.
Okay, changing the Iranian hostage crisis to the American Basketball Association. We have all four answers in place. Ladies and gentlemen, we are playing for $500,000. Here we go. Vietnam War, is that correct? It is. The last cigarette ad seen on television in the 70s. 1971, just made it. Howard Hughes' life ends in the 70s. 1976. Down to the last one, aren't we? Down to yours. It's American Basketball Association. Well, here's $50,000. Like they keep asking me to spread this out as if you can spread it out. You should just throw it around. Yeah, just throw it around. Anyway, it's $50,000. I don't know how secure you are with that, but it's $50,000 against $500,000. You've come a long way. It's a ton of dough. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
This is a lot of money. I know that Richard is going to strangle me if I'm wrong, but I believe I'm right. I'm with American Basketball Association.
Richard, would you do that if he's wrong?
Definitely.
Well, let me ask you this, Richard. What would you do if he's right?
I would be happy to be wrong on this one. And I wouldn't choke him.
What?
Of course I wouldn't choke him.
How about a dinner if he's right?
Oh, at least.
All right. Well, let's see. We got the
at 30,000 feet. I'll take
a dinner at 30,000 feet.
Doesn't like to fly.
A man who hates to fly. I don't think I'd take him up on that. Well, we're going to find out right now. For $500,000, it was changed from hostage crisis to American Basketball Association. Was that started or did that end in the 70s? Is it correct? American? Yes! You got $500,000. Todd has $100,000. Mike didn't want to upset the apple cart, so he turned down the Terminator. He has $100,000. John has 100. Richard has 100. And Larry, he didn't want to take the Terminator up on its deal, and he's got $100,000. So you have $500,000 is what you have. You've earned it. And now you got to decide whether you want to keep it or whether you want to risk it. Before you do, let me give you the category of the $1 million question. The Olympics. Now, do you want to risk that $500,000 and feel the need for greed on that $1 million? How do you feel about it?
I'm ready to answer. We seem to really thrive as a team, and my teammates are saying no. And we're not going to go. We're going to keep our money.
All right. Congratulations, Larry. Go down there and meet your team. Come on down, guys. $500,000. Congratulations. lot of fun tonight, a lot of fun in the 70s. He's going to be back with a regular episode and our normal time period Friday at 9 Eastern and Pacific, 8 Central. It's going to be right here on Fox like it always is. See you then. Bye-bye, everybody.